Hey everybody, what's up? How y'all doing? What's everybody up to? Uh, yeah, I I've gotten kind of frustrated this week. There've been videos put up. I'm like, ooh, I'd really like to hear that. And then I go and it's been privated, and I'm like, what the hell? If you're going to say something, say it. Why are you gonna private it? Hey Weedsy, how are you? No, I mean it's just frustrating because you sit there and you're like, oh, I want to see what this person is talking about, and all of a sudden it's private and or it's been taken down or da 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 da. It's like, what the hell is wrong with you? I don't get it. Are you that embarrassed of what you say? I am doing a whole lot better than I was. I got a thing and I ended up with an upper respiratory infection and a sinus infection. It was horrible. But found a really good doctor down here. It really is typical for around here right now. And I don't understand. Like, if you're going to say something, say it with your whole damn chest. Leave it up. Why are you going to put something up and then go, "Oh my god, I don't want anybody to hear this." Dude, you really? What is wrong with you? Now, do I have private videos? I do. I have private videos because I have agreements with certain people that I would take down the videos. Well, I took them down. I made them private. I probably got 50, 60 videos that are privated. I've only deleted one video since I've been on YouTube. And that was on my other channel. But if you're gonna say something, say it with your whole chest. Well, I mean, are you afraid of that much repercussion? I mean, leave it up. Put it up. Let everybody see what kind of nonsense you do. Maybe somebody else will agree with you. I mean, shit. I've actually been sent a couple of videos. Saw a couple videos on from different places, and I'm like, huh, that looks interesting. And I go and it's, oh no, this video is private. Oh fuck. What is wrong with y'all? I mean, shit. And I just want the record to show that I am not in anybody's camp. I'm in Angie's camp. I am Team Angie. You want me in your camp? That's not going to happen. I'm in my own camp. I hang out with people. I'll message you later. I'll message you later about it. But I got asked. I got sent an email. Whose team are you on? I'm on Team Angie. I'm on Team Angie. That's whose team I'm on. I'm on Team Angie because Team Angie, I know that I won't screw myself over. See, that's the whole thing. Is that I have learned my lesson. People that I have thought that, you know what, these people are my friends. Now I found, no, you're not on anybody's team. You're on your team. That's the way it should be, is you should be on your own team because you could trust yourself. I've had friends on here, people I thought were friends, and then, whenever shit goes down, all of a sudden, oh no, Angie's a horrible person, and Angie's this, and Angie deserves everything that happens to her, and okay. So, yeah. Do I have friends on here? Do I have people, not friends, do I have people I enjoy talking to? Yes, very much. You know, I like Spoof. I like Phil Moore. I like Bombshell. I love Bombshell. I think she is the fucking shit. I love her. I love the fact that she's irreverent. She doesn't give a crap. She says what's on her mind, and if you piss her off, you made an enemy for life. Um, it's there's a lot of other people that I like too. I like Weedsy. I like Angela Critters. She had one the other Angela had alive the other night, and she had freaking deer in her backyard. It was great to watch. Um, I like watching Scott. Hey Pebbles, how are you, honey? Um, sometimes Scott is entertaining and sometimes he's drony, and it's like, okay, you know, I don't have to be friends with people to go enjoy what they're talking about. I love watching Spoof. Spoof is so freaking talented. You know, I like the fact that, you know, I like the fact that Jason has the same taste in music mostly that I like. Do I like Guar? No, I don't. I don't dig them. Do I like Five Finger Death Punch? Do I like Rob Zombie? Yeah, I like all that stuff. I like a lot of people. I go hang out in different places. I hang out in places that most of y'all would go, huh? You know, I was on a thing for Klingons the other day, and everybody was talking about their favorite Klingons. What part of the Klingon home world do you like, and da 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 da, and who do you like with this, and who do you know, I I like a lot of different people, but whenever you sit there and you private your shit, then I'm like, why do I want to listen to you? Because you're being sneaky about something. Hey Scott, speak of the devil, and he shows up. Um, it's like, uh, listen, I'm the first one not to fat shame anybody. I'm a very fluffy girl, and I like being fluffy. My husband likes it that I'm fluffy, and that's all that matters. Um, do I sit here and look at some of this infighting and outfighting and bullshit now that I've taken a break? Because I had a lot of other personal shit in my life going on, and I've come back and I've watched what's going on, and there's a lot of it. I sit back and I laugh my ass off because you know what? People forget shit. People forget how people are, and then you come back and you go, huh? Oh, good lord. Um, I listen. I found these guys on YouTube, and I don't know exactly what the name of the channel is, but they call each other liquor store bros, and I'll watch it, and it's funny as hell. They talk about the bullshit that goes on with shit that goes on in the liquor store, and I find it funny. I just discovered this chick, and she's listening to 80s lyrics, and it's like you sit there and you've listened to this music your entire life because I'm in my 50s, and you didn't realize how dirty the lyrics were. No. uh you know what, I have friends. I have people. I keep saying friends. I have people I like listening to. I have I have stuff in common with people that I listen to. There are people that I won't go listen to their panels live because there are people on there that I don't want to listen to. I don't want to hear their voice. I am so over that kind of scene that I'm done because I was put through. Hold on, I got to cough. I got to mute. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I took a drink and it went down the wrong way. I was put through hellfire and damnation. Um, I was, I had, I had a lot of people in my corner, but I had a lot of people that I thought I were my friends that were believing the worst of me. Listen, I'm a bitch. I fully admit that I'm a bitch. I just, if something gets in my craw and I will talk about it, then there you go. But I don't accuse people of shit unless I know 100% solid evidence in front of me that you did something. Hi, Scott. Um, I I have people that I truly know I can pick up the phone and say, "Listen, I have a problem. I need to talk," and they will answer the call. And they're YouTube people, and because we've developed that relationship over the years. Um, we see. I absolutely agree, and I am I love sitting back now and watching everything that's going on because I've taken myself out and I can look and say, what in the fuck are you doing? But whenever you come up and you start privating fucking videos, you know, calling people out, but then you privatize them, why? Did you go too far? Did you say something you shouldn't have said? Listen, I'm the first one to say I say stupid shit sometimes. And the only videos that are privated is because of an agreement that I've made. I've made that agreement and it's private. If anybody ever starts shooting across my bow, they will become unprivate. You know, I see people on here, you know, not just in this part of the community, but all over fucking YouTube. Oh, this happened to me, and they just can't move on. Like there's a chick on here, and she was doxxed. She was swatted. She had somebody call the IRS on her. I can't remember what her fucking name is. I know she's not in the drama community either. Like it's really weird. Like I don't know. I think she's like one of the crunchy moms, but somebody got a bug up their ass about her. They called IRS on her. They called CPS on them. They doxed her. They swatted her. All this other shit. Like telling the cops she was growing marijuana or something. And I'm like, oh my God. Like that person, yes, you need to absolutely find out who the hell did all this to you. And you need to take those people to court because that's fucked up beyond. That is the literal definition of FUBAR. Fucked up beyond all reality. Hold on. I gotta put my glasses on. I can't see what everybody's right. Yeah, their videos are more important to them. I listen, if you want to bitch about what's happened to you, bitch about what happened to you. Or or you can go on and not worry about it, put it behind you and go on. Because if you don't evolve and you don't keep swimming forward, then you're just going to stagnate. Because after a while, people get tired of hearing shit. You know, Scott, I believe that to a point, but after a while, people just don't fucking care anymore. I mean, honestly, they don't care. Like if George Cinda gets on here and talks about how bad his apartment is and how bad he doesn't have money for cat food for the cats and all this other stuff, nobody fucking listens to him anymore. He has 10,000 subscribers, but how many people actually look at his videos? Not many, because all he does is finge. That's all. You know, I mean, honestly, I can't watch George Cinda anymore because all I want to do is call Adult Protective Services and have him put up somewhere because he's just gross. Let's face it, he's just fucking gross. I've said this for years now, and it's nothing new. Um, oh, they have the right, but if you're going to sit there and you're going to, you know, bitch about something, bitch with your whole fucking chest. Leave the video up. If you're that upset about something, leave it up. You know, I don't understand. Okay, so that's part one. Part two, I don't understand all this fat shaming or bullshit shaming or they did this or they did that. You know what? Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Mind your own business. Don't talk about people's appearances. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're Jason. I don't care if you're Spoof. I don't care if you're Scott. I don't care if you're Phil. I don't care if you're the man on the fucking moon. Don't talk about people's appearances. Because let's face facts. There's a lot of us that use avatars for a reason. You know, there's a reason. And, you know, are there some stunningly beautiful people on YouTube? Yes, there is. But nobody needs to talk about somebody's weight, how many teeth they have. Oh, are their eyes crossed? Do they have weird color eyes? Is their hair funky looking? Do they not have hair? And I'm the first one, and I apologize, Jeff, Scott, whatever your name is today, um, for calling you, bald, because I do that all the time. But I really shouldn't do that. But, you know, it used to be a thing, and I do apologize for that because I'm, you know, and you know what, Jason, as much as I like you, I am going to tell you something. You are the company you keep. The people that you hang out with are the people that how other people judge you. And I'm just going to tell you that. Do I personally think that you owe a few people an apology? Yes, I do. I do, because I heard what you said. That was not right. And I'm does some people owe you an apology? Probably. But I'm you don't fat shame people. You don't I don't care who you are. I don't care if you've got the smallest amount of people on YouTube or you're one of the biggest creators. You don't fat shame people. You don't you don't, you know, make comments about the way they look, whether they're fat or they're too skinny or whatever. And it's like I've been ridiculed. Hey Sunny, how are you, honey? Happy holidays. I've been ridiculed. I've been called tutus. I've been called this and that because of a problem that I have that I'm working on. It used to hurt till everybody said it. And if you're going to apologize, apologize. If you're going to apologize, apologize. Do it once, get it out of the way. Nobody should make anybody feel like they have to apologize over and over and over and over. It is ridiculous. You should say, I am sorry for what happened. I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for what I've done. Da 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 da. I'm sorry for blah blah blah. Insert here. And then be done with it. Either accept it or don't. But so many people on here are like, you know what? Back 18 years ago, they said something about me. And yeah, they apologized, but I'm still. Okay, well, then that means that you don't accept their apology. I am I am disgusted by the amount of people on here that don't let shit go. You know what? I've distanced myself from people because of the way that I was treated. I don't talk to those people. I don't want to talk to those people. I have no need, want, or desire to talk to those people because of the way I was treated. And if they apologize, that's great. If they don't, that's fine too. I don't give a shit. I know that my life and the people I have in my real life, in my personal life, that if we have a disagreement, I had to tell somebody I was sorry the other day. And it fucking killed me. Because I did not think I was wrong. Turns out I was. But I didn't think I was wrong. But they proved I was wrong. And this is in my real life, not YouTube bullshit. And I apologize. If I apologize to you, I mean it. But I'm not going to do it more than once. I hope that your surgery goes out well. You know, and Scott, that's absolutely true. I have had so many people pissed off at stuff I've said, stuff I've done, stuff I allowed to happen. And I've apologized for that. Do you know that I have very few people that are like, okay, no problem. We'll just you know what, I know you apologized. It's all good. And we're done. And, you know, if you need to hear it 100 times, I'm not going to do it 100 times. Have I fucked up in the past? Fuck yes, I've fucked up. But I'm 100% human. Hey, lady scrapper. I am a human. Believe it or not, I am. Merry Christmas, Jason. I'm a human. I fuck up. And whenever I fuck up and I find out I fucked up, or I have to figure out how to fix the fuck up, I apologize. You know, I am never going to find out who did the shit to me 3 years ago. I am never going to find out. You know why I'm never going to find out? Because they did a really, really good job of hiding who the fuck they are. I'm never going to find out. Do I have my list? Yes, I do. I have a list. And karma's a fucking bitch. And one day it will come back to you. And I hope whenever it does, I hope she bitch slaps you all the way down. I, you know, I have stood up for people. I have stood up for other people. I have tried to be kind. I have tried to get, you know, be the kind of person that I need to be. And I try. And now I have people that continually talk around me about me, but never talk to me. That's the part I don't understand. You want to talk about me, but you don't want to talk to me. I'm willing to have a conversation with anybody. But the crap that I'm watching and I'm seeing is ridiculous. And let me tell y'all something else. And I'm flatly gonna say this. I have no problems being friends with Spoof, which actually 3 years ago, if you would have told me that I would be friends with the mass spoofer, I would have called you a fucking liar. I can honestly say that Spoof is one of my friends and like a real life friend. I like her. I like talking to her. She's funny as hell. Irreverent, funny as hell. Um and I enjoy talking to her. I trust her. She is my friend. And if you don't like the fact that I hang out with her, then that's your problem. You're welcome. She's taken a lot of shit from certain people that live in California that drink too much about being my friend. Well, I've never faked my own death. I've had people fake their own death on me, though. Like, it's weird. It's more than one. Like, I don't know how many people in this life have more than one person who faked their death. I have like 4 or 5 people that have done it. And it's like, what the fuck is it me? Am I the problem? Um, is there no link to this live stream? Do you want a link? Do you need a link? I can get you a link. There's a link. Um, you know, but like honestly, I just I'm over people. I hope everybody can move on too. Listen, I am ready for 2024. I have new life, new opportunities, new everything. And I'm very happy. I'm happy to be home. Oh Lord. Hello, Nomi.
Hello.
What's up?
Is this working?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take care of this immediately because I can.
Oh,
I have the opportunity.
okay.
What? You don't even know what I'm gonna say. I want to apologize to Jason Callan for any body shaming and or fat shaming I did out of the heat of the moment, and I apologize.
That is very nice of you.
It's not usually what I go at, but sometimes when proportional responses, in your head, you think a certain way. So, yeah, that happens. We're all human. We do that.
Everybody gets pissed off at stupid shit, and then we say shit that we regret. Maybe not regret, but wasn't nice.
Yeah, let's not use that strong of a word. I mean, I don't know. Regret is something that's I think I reserve for people in my real life.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I have weird definitions for things, so I deal with things differently.
So what's up, Nomi?
Not much.
I like your gnome. It's cute.
I grabbed it quickly off the internet. I did have a picture when I took it at a store, but I didn't really like the picture. It was too dark, so I grabbed one. It's not my own creation.
I will be glad when this brace comes off and I will be able to use my hand again. I will be very happy about that. That's what I'm looking forward to in 2024. Is getting this fucking brace off.
Let's see. 2024 for me looks like I will be having a brace put on.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will be doing a lot of PT and yelling at people. And hopefully getting back to normal, say March.
So, coming from somebody who has had several rounds of PT, make sure that you take your pain medicine before you go to PT, or else you're going to throw up.
I learned that the second surgery.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, make sure you take it. Don't be too big to take it.
I did really well last time. I just
are you going to be cool if Jason comes up here?
That's fine.
Hey.
Hello, Jason.
Hi. I'm only up for a second, but I wanted to say I took that post down. Okay.
Okay, can I ask you a question about that post and about your feelings about that? Do you actually believe that?
Well, why would you? Can I ask you a question, though?
Yeah.
Why would you even use that example if someone could clip that and use that against you? When I first heard that, I didn't know. I just want to what I heard, though. I mean, that was pretty.
Okay.
I understand. Not being mean, I'm just being honest.
I understand where when you hear the clip, you think a certain way. Did you hear the full context?
Not until that other post came up. But I mean, that's still. I mean, just to use that as an example, is a horrible thing to say. But someone can, I'm just saying that it was. You could have used a different example when you know what I mean.
And I haven't done that since.
Yeah.
But here's something for you to think about. People that use that, to clip that, to intentionally try to destroy my job and get me investigated, whether you people believe that or not, it happened. I have people on here know that it happened. What is that? People that you now hang out with who have said they're going to go after people's license and jobs. That's where that starts, Jason. That clipping, that 11-second clip that was sent to my work. Those kind of comments, that's where that stuff starts. And every channel that contains it is getting struck. And I'm keeping a copy of it.
And but I do want to say that I do not buy my subs either. You said you're going to have a scan my subs. I don't do that. I might have inactive ones, but I don't do that. I just have to worry about my own channel. That's all. I worked hard on it.
And I've said this for a long time, Jason. As mad as I've been at you, I've always said you had a good thing going when you were doing food reviews.
Yeah.
I just went back and looked at stuff from 9 years ago on your channel, 7 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago. About 2 years ago, I noticed a change. Now, the other thing about the seasonal affective disorder.
Yeah.
The person that likes to make fun of that the most is your friend Richard and your friend Pandora. Pandora also suffers from seasonal affective disorder. It's a thing. People go through it. I don't suffer from it anymore. I actually got through it, and I have ways of dealing with it without medication. I've dealt with it in a way that is permanent. So, me saying that you buy subs versus what you've posted, it's not been proportionate. It's not been a proportionate response.
You guys have said some really heinous things towards me too. I mean, really horrible things too. I mean, I'm just gonna I don't know. I'm just gonna stay on my side. I mean, I'm not being good. I'm gonna try not to be mean or nothing. That's like I'm not the Antichrist. I'm not the horrible person you're making me out to be. Because I'm not. I'm not. I mean, there are people who really know who I am. I'm not this horrible person. Just like some things got blown out of proportion. I might have said a couple bad things. But it does get blown out of proportion, though.
I don't think you're a horrible person. I think sometimes you have horrible behavior, but I don't think you're a horrible person. That's the difference. The people that you hang out with over there in some of the channels absolutely think that I am a horrible person and have done terrible things. No, I'm not saying my behavior has always been great, but guess what? I'm not a horrible person that they portray.
All right. Well, I want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas, okay?
I hope you have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm going to step down. I see a lot of now. I have to say something. The people I see a lot of good in those people too. I can't change if someone doesn't like you. I cannot change, like Dana was said. I cannot change what happened to Evelyn about the photoshopping. I like Evelyn, but she's making. I can't do anything about it. I mean, whenever the whole thing with Laura came about, when they said, I told Richard I didn't agree with what he said. I did do that. I kept telling you guys it wasn't good enough. I did tell him I didn't agree with what he said that time. I'm not. Sometimes I just give up. I mean, I don't know.
You don't have to give up, Jason. You have to stand up.
But I still care about those people, though. They're still my friends.
No one's asking you not to care about them.
I still care about Spoof.
Then I would suggest using less words or more action. Because
I want to talk Spoof on Facebook.
Like that's between you two.
Yeah, like we always do. I like Spoof.
But her problem is what you're doing publicly now, which you wouldn't have done 2-3 years ago, what you've done recently when you were up on Evelyn's panel and you lied about who you said.
Well, I couldn't remember who I said it to. I didn't remember.
Jason, come on.
I didn't remember. And there was a reason.
Are you mad at Dory?
No, but I want to say something. Okay. When she said apologize to me, I called her up. Her voicemail was full and could not accept any message, so I couldn't leave a message anyways. And I tried a couple of times, and that's the truth. That's the truth. And I'm not a flip-flopper for anyone who thinks I'm flip-flopping. I'm not.
Are you mad at Asseray?
Well, he shouldn't have said the things he said about me. I mean,
are you mad at Asseray?
I was. Well, he should have said that stuff about me, though. I'm not that horrible a person, but I can still be angry and stuff.
The dried up comment. Did you say that because you were angry at either one of those
people?
No,
I was trying to just
fit in.
All that. No, I was trying to. Okay. Some of those are just joking around and stuff like that. I thought it'd just be said and that was it, and that over and done with. I didn't do it on purpose. I was just trying to be funny. I mean, it was very vulgar and stuff. I'm just trying to be funny. That's all. And that's
Who found it funny?
I don't know. I'm just trying to out-top everybody else. That's all. I'm just worried about, they're trying to do the right thing, okay? I'm not flip-flopping. I'm not going to do that kumbaya thing that you keep talking about. I just stay with my people, I guess. I don't know.
I don't want anyone to do the kumbaya. My whole point of that is I don't want to see that kumbaya Christmas love
I
fest.
did. I
in
tried
3 years.
last year. I tried last year, and it didn't help. I waited for a day or two, and that was it. I did try. I tried. That's all.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
Steph.
Hi.
Hey,
I want to I want Jason to understand where I'm coming from, and um, I've never liked the meanness of calling people names on here. It's okay to call people out on what they've done to you, but then when you turn around and you do the same thing back to them that you're upset with them about doing to you. So, like, I'm trying to think of an example. I'm sorry. Um, Azrae said some really mean things to you, but then you took it out on Dari has no control on what Azrae says about you. Just like you don't have control over what Richard and all of them say about the people in Jeff and Phil's rooms. You don't have control over that. Dari doesn't have control over what Azrae says. I don't have control over what Biff L posts on YouTube. None of us have control on what other people do. But you turned around and took it out on Dari instead of Azrae. And that's what I was mad about. Because Dari has always been nice to you. I mean, she loved you as a friend. And for you to just call her that, like, take it out on Azrae if Azrae is the one that did it.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, as soon as things happened 2 Fridays ago, with some issues, you know, Scott went live an hour or two later, after those things happened, and went off on Jason, and if I remember right, started the fat shaming and making fun of him. But I understand, yeah, Jason said some bad things that you're mad about, but why can't we just keep it on that instead of doing what they do with all the name calling and stuff? So I've been mad at everybody all week, and I've been staying away. I don't want to be around people that are mean like that. I just don't. I don't like it when the other side does it, but then it's embarrassing when the people I was hanging out with start doing it to them too when they're upset about that behavior. They're upset that it's being done to them, but then you're turning around and name calling and starting the name calling and doing the same thing. So I've been mad at everybody, and I haven't been talking. Jason, I've been avoiding you because I'm mad at you. I'm mad at you for a lot of stuff. And I just want you to make it right. Like, don't go around accusing. Everybody knew that that clip was taken out of context 2 years ago when Scott was put on leave from his job. And everyone was looking for the real clip to take to whoever to get it all cleared up. Everyone knew that. You were there for that. Richard was there for that. Lou was there for that. Pandora was there for that. Everybody over here that's not new knew that that clip was taken out of context 2 years ago. And now they're bringing it up again. And trying to slander Scott again. And everyone knew it was out of context back then. So why are you bringing it up again? He was cleared from those. So that's messed up too. Like, you guys don't understand how dangerous it is to go around calling someone that kind of person when they're not. Not only does it cause harm to their job and their home life, you have crazy people on the internet listening to that. that will look him up and show up at his house. That same Thursday, Lit City Anthony went live with Swishy, and they're talking about that clip. Swishy wasn't around back then, so he really thought it was real. But Lou, Richard, Jason, you all knew that that was taken out of context. You remember Jeff getting in trouble with his job. But Lit City Anthony said on his stream several times that night the same thing I'm saying. You never know who's listening, and it's going to show up at their house and beat the crap out of them because they think this person is into CP. And in that same stream, Lit City Anthony admitted that he looked up Scott Black's information because he was so upset with the idea that Scott Black meant what he said on that stream.
And can we also remember that Anthony was also the one who drove from New York
to California
going to go get Miller. So when Spoof says that there are consequences, people like Anthony are crazy, like certified, need to be in the booby hatch, hugging himself in a jacket kind of person. This is a man who literally drove across the country to go drive into Miller's door.
Okay, so let me just take this down real quick. So he said on his live, he looked me up.
Yes.
And he lives in New York?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to have to obviously put that into a little memo to someone.
Yeah, Anthony's known to drive across the country from New York to California to cause harm to somebody. So you guys, if something happens to Scott because of you guys falsely accusing him of CP, it's on you.
All of you.
Yeah. You don't understand how bad of an allegation that is. You don't know who's listening. It's not just their home and their job that could be affected. It's crazy people out there that will drive. It doesn't matter how driving from New York to California, that's all the way across America. If he'll drive that far to do something to someone, he's going to drive to Ohio to do something to someone. You don't make false allegations like that. It's serious. It's not funny.
Don't forget, there's other people that live with me. It's just not me. As far as you would like to believe that, there are other people here. And let me tell you what, if you want to see the real me, fuck with my kid. Angie knows how far I'll go.
Yeah.
So
I never talked about your kid.
What I'm saying is you propagated a lie and an accusation with your 12,000 subs. Any one of those people see that and they go start looking. It's irresponsible and it's dangerous. And if something happens, I have channels to forward to the sheriff's department. I'm not fucking around this time.
It is very dangerous to accuse somebody of something that heinous. Listen, Scott is an ass, and I've said this for as long as I've known him.
He really is an asshole.
That is one thing that he absolutely is adamant about, that he cannot stand, doesn't want to be around, wants to boot them off the earth, is people that deal with CP. And if I'm giving a warning out now. I have seen this side of Jeff. He absolutely loves his wife. He absolutely loves his child. Those two things are the most important thing in his entire world, and he will defend them with great prejudice. I'm just telling you, I have seen that part. I have seen that side. Plus, nobody should be accusing anybody of something that they do, unless you walked in with the FBI and saw somebody's computer that had it on there. You have no reason to even talk about it. First of all, it's not funny. It's not funny. Second of all, you can put people like Anthony who are crazy. He drove from Manhattan to California to find Miller. Do you think he won't go to Ohio? Everybody knows where Jeff works. Do you think that he won't park in the parking lot and follow him home? This man does not fire on all his engines. I'm not saying he's going to do it. I'm saying he's crazy enough to do it.
There's
Other
precedent
people
set.
out there are crazy enough to do it. And if you go after Jeff's family, he is going to make sure that bad things happen.
I'd also like to remind everyone that when Howie Cat was accused of being a PDF file, that Pandora said words along the lines of, "It's not true, and you shouldn't spread rumors like that because they can really damage someone."
Mm-hmm.
But yet, one of her privated lives, she lets people play clips, edited clips again, and then she privates it. So she's propagating
And
the formula too.
And I want to be very clear, when KCL was accusing Howie of that, I told him I wanted to see the proof, and that I also told KCL, don't make up lies like that about people. And I defended Howie, even though I didn't like him, because nobody should be accused of CP unless it really is true. And if it's true, you better show the evidence. An out of context clip is not evidence. Show me the background check where they've been arrested for CP before you go around accusing someone of that.
Exactly.
I did defend Howie Cat when it was told that he was that. I said, show me. I wanted the proof. Kansas wouldn't show me the proof. I looked him up myself and it wasn't on his background check. So I told him, he's not. You looked up the wrong person. There's nothing on his record saying that he's into CP. And I corrected him. So I will take up for the other side when something like allegations like that are said. You just don't do it. You don't go to that level.
So, just it's your channel. It's all of our channels. I am responsible for what everybody says on my channel. Scott is responsible for what is said on his. Spoof is responsible on hers. Jason, you are responsible on yours. If somebody is starting bullshit, take them off your panel. They get mad at you, they get mad at you. But if somebody starts, you need to stop them because you can get in serious legal trouble over this. And you don't destroy somebody. You can't keep destroying somebody's life over the same bullshit that never even happened. Scott has had to have as much as he's an ass. I defended him even whenever I was mad at him because I know the caliber of person he is. He is an ass, but he is not that kind of ass. He would never harm a child. He would never put a child in harm's way. And when all this crap happened a couple of years ago, I said there was absolutely no way. And I was mad at him then. So before your people on your panels start shit, you need to shut them down. That goes for everybody. If somebody's starting shit about somebody else, shut them down. There's a little button right here. Bump. You knock them off. If they get mad at you, they get mad at you. Oh, fucking well. They'll get over it. Let's face facts. If we did not want to get up here and have a voice and be able to talk and bullshit and hang out, none of us would be on YouTube. None of us would pay for fucking StreamYards. We all want to hang out. We all just want to. It is hard to sit back whenever people are lying about you. Absolutely. And it hurts whenever people believe the bullshit that people are talking about you. But then you have the people who may not always like you, but they always have your back. You don't. There are crazy people. And you can say something on here and it may set somebody off and it may be not even that bad, and in their mind it's 10 times worse. So if your people are on your panel and they start going after somebody, you might need to shut them down because you're responsible for that.
I've never been burglarized. I've never had anyone come to my home and attack. And 31 years of working, I've never had people go after my job. So the hysteria versus reality is when you have someone like Anthony who has gone across the country, hell bent on a mission. There is the probability is there. Now, is it a possibility? And what happens when it happens? Well, no one knows. But yes, there are plans in place. Now there will be another plan put in place because of this, because he's not only talked about it, he's actually done it. So sure, yep, this name will be forwarded off. And, when I make a call, if I need to make a call at one point, there's a reason why. No, but it's not just about that. Sonny, we could all leave YouTube today, and some people are so hell-bent, it wouldn't matter if you're off. Look at Miller. Miller was ran off of here. They still go after him. They still talk about him. It doesn't stop if you leave. You just don't see it. But let me tell you what, me having a channel shouldn't bring any harm to my family. That's the point too.
My son, who is now 18, by the way, still has trauma about having CPS come to our house. And whether anybody wants to believe it or not, it was traumatic. And, whoever did it, I pray that the day comes that you have something horrific happen to somebody that you love.
What, me?
Huh?
Me? What? Was that towards me? I didn't have anything to do with that.
Jason, I didn't say it was you.
Oh.
I said, whoever did it, I hope that something horrific happens to them or their family. Because not only was Dominic a kid, Dominic is autistic. And it changed him. But now he knows. And, he's a stronger kid for it. But If you go after somebody's family, or you threaten to go after somebody's family, or you threaten to go after somebody else, there are laws now. 3 years ago, there were no laws. There are laws now in place. Sonny, you are absolutely correct. There are crazy people, and you cannot control what they do. And we have things in place. We have things in place. You know, if you can find my house, more power to you. I moved out to the woods for a reason. You know, it's a lot of us have been through trauma on here. A lot of us have had a lot of bullshit stuff happen. You know, and then there are others who are not happy unless they're making it happen. And I'm basically at the point of, if you don't talk about me, I won't talk about you. Don't give me a reason to talk about you. I've been through hell. I've been through hell on YouTube. I've been through months of being called horrific things. I found out who my friends really are. I found out who the people that I want in my life are. The rest of them can go to hell. So, figure out what you want to do in your life. It is your channel. And this goes for everybody. I don't care if you're the biggest creator or the smallest creator. It's your channel. And you are responsible for what goes on. Not just, oh, well, you know, it wasn't me that said it. No, it was on your channel. You are responsible for it. You know, so I just hope everybody has a nice Christmas. It's very weird that having an 18-year-old for Christmas. It's very weird. With his I'm not gonna say disability. With his magical ability to see the good in everything, which I wish I had. I don't. I used to. You know what? I don't have to listen to you if you are talking bad things about me. I won't go to your channel. If you have people on your panel that I don't like or I don't agree with, I'm not going to watch your stuff. That is your prerogative. That is your channel. If Phil has somebody on there that I don't want to listen to, I'm not going to listen to him. I'm not even going to go over there. I'm going to go, nah, it's not for me. You know, that's fine. If Jason has people up there that I'm interested in, I will go over there and I will go listen. If he has people on there that I don't like and I don't want to hang out with and I don't want to listen to, then I won't be doing that. The same goes for everybody. You know, and eventually whenever you start losing views and you start losing members, you start losing viewers, then you'll figure out what's going on. Because we all know that we live and die by the views on here. You know, I have very little tolerance anymore. My tolerance is pretty much gone. And because I was able to step away and I was able to come back and look at everything that's going on. So, exactly, Sonny. The only person I can control is me. And God help me, I cannot control my mouth. I can control a lot of things. My mouth is not one.
No comment.
But if you are right, I will defend you. If you are wrong, I will not. And that goes for everybody. I don't care if, you know, I don't care who you are. If somebody is being cruel to you, I will defend you from that person if I believe that you are actually in the right. I think a lot of people need to pull their heads out of their ass and, you know, go forward. You know, go watch some of these bigger creators. They don't hang out. They don't hang on to the shit. They just go on. I know it's hard to go on. Believe me, I know it's hard to go on. But sometimes you have to say, what the fuck, and just walk away.
My heart will go on.
Oh, Jesus, don't sing, please. So, I wish you all happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Yule. I hope that our new year is a better place. I hope our new year is a better and happier, kinder place. And if it's not, it's not. I just want to watch it. So, I am going to go. I'm going to go make lunch. And
Have a good day. Thank you for having me up.
You're welcome. And I hope y'all all have a good day.
God bless Dick Clark. Have a good day.
And he did.
Yeah, but they're going to roll him out again this year, New Year's Eve.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, Happy Holidays. God bless. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.